Peace and blessings is real. First and foremost, I want to take this time and give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh through his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, for allowing this word to come out. And I hope you sincere brothers and sisters is edified by this word. And the name of the lesson is called When a Dog Barks Up the Wrong Tree, he gets his hat handed to him, says the Bible. Let me say it again. When a dog barks up the wrong tree, he gets his hat handed to him. Thus says the Bible. All right. In this word, we're going to talk about a dog that barks up the wrong tree and get his ass handed to him. What you see on the screen is one of the most dangerous, well-respected dogs that lives. And that's a pit bull. Okay? Pit bulls are known to be hostile. Pit bulls are known to be aggressive attack dogs. And in this word, you're going to learn that the pit bulls, the dogs that we speak about that's barking up the wrong tree, are people. Okay? You have people, okay, with a pit bullish spirit, with a pit bullish mentality. And what you're going to find out in this word, these pit bulls, by way of people, bark up the wrong tree, and they're going to get their ass handed to them. And the beautiful thing about it, the Bible backs this up. All right? Now, when you hear the phrase, when a dog barks up the wrong tree, what's a good example of that? Pursuing a mistaken or misguided line of thought or course of action would be one way of thinking of the meaning when you hear the phrase, when a dog barks up the wrong tree. Another example of that would be doing something that will not get the result you want. That's another example of a dog barking up the wrong tree. And the third example I like the best of a dog barking up the wrong tree is following the wrong course of action because their beliefs or ideas about something incorrect. And you got a lot of people out here, man, that's pursuing a mistaken, misguided line of thought, course of action. In other words, they think it's sweet, you see? And so they pursue a situation, not knowing it's not going to go the way they think it's going to go. Just like this pit bull, if you look at him, he's an attack dog. He's hostile and he's aggressive. So when he barks up the tree, he think it's going to be an easy win. And you got a lot of people in the lives that we live that are hostile, aggressive, and they attack people, bully people, intimidate people, harass people. Well, guess what? In this word, we're going to come out with some scriptures that show you that when a dog barks up the wrong tree, he get his ass handed to him. The first scriptures we're going to come out with is in that Proverbs chapter 4, verses 14 through 19. It says, enter not into the path of the wicked and go not in the way of evil men. You see that? So in other words, when it says enter not into the path of the wicked, avoid them completely. Go not in the way of evil men, aka pit bulls. Verse 15, Proverbs chapter 4. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. In other words, you stay far away as possible, okay, from these pit bulls, these human pit bulls. Verse 16, for they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. You see that? It says, for they sleep not. You see that? In other words, they can't sleep in peace, man. They suffering from insomnia, plotting on wickedness, man. It says, except they have done mischief, they have done ill will, they have acted wickedly, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. You see that? Yeah, man. Verse 17, for they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. Verse 18, but the path of the just, in other words, the manner of the righteous, is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. And here's the kicker in verse 19, Proverbs 4. This is for all you dogs that bark up the wrong tree, you human pet bulls. It says, the way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not what they stumble. That's cold-blooded, man. And let me break that down in Proverbs 4, verse 19. It says, the way of the wicked is as darkness. The way of the wicked is gross ignorance, confusion, gloominess, misfortune. You see? They know not what they stumble. In other words, man, they're going to stagger. They're going to be overthrown. You dig? They're not going to have the ability to discern the danger that they in. They ain't going to know what hit them, man. You see that? So when a pit bull barks up the wrong tree, he's going to get his ass handed to him. Thus said Proverbs 4, verse 19. You see that? That's cold-blooded, man. So yeah, you human pit bulls out there that's attack dogs, that's aggressive, that's bullish, that's hostile, that's out here in all type of mischief and all type of wickedness, harassing people, setting traps, doing all type of wickedness. That's symbolic to a dog barking up the wrong tree, because in the end, you're going to get your ass handed to you, bro. Yeah, you are sadly mistaken. You are sadly misguided, man. And we're going to prove it more in Proverbs chapter 6, verses 12 through 15, as we get ready to close out this word, man. In Proverbs chapter 6, verse 12, it says, a naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a froward mouth. Okay? What's a great example of a froward mouth? Someone that speaks crookedness. Most importantly, a froward mouth is someone that have deceitful speech. You see? Deceitful speech. In other words, a good way, a beautiful example of deceptive speech is someone that actually speak to you and try to be nice to you, but it's straight wickedness concealed underneath that. There's no genuine into that. You see, a naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a froward mouth. Verse 13, he winketh with his eyes. In other words, with his eyes, he's going to give you a gesture of malice. You see, when he winks at you, that's not a wink like he's being cool, saying what's up to you. That winking of the eye is a gesture of malice towards you. He winketh with his eyes. He speaketh with his feet. He teacheth with his fingers. You see that? So he's plotting. He's setting you up, man. He's setting you up. The human pit bull is barking up that tree thinking it's sweet. Verse 14, Proverbs 6. Frowardness is in his heart. He deviseth, in other words, he plots schemes, mischief continually. You see that? Wickedness and ill will, he plots it continually. He soweth discord. He soweth drama. He soweth strife. See, this is all that dog is doing. He's barking up the tree, but he does not know he's barking up the wrong tree. Why? Because he's going to get his ass handed to him in the end, and we're going to prove it to you in verse 15, Proverbs chapter 6. This is where when a dog barks up the wrong tree, this is where he get his ass handed to him. In Proverbs 6:15, it says, therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. You see that? All the naughtiness, the wickedness, his froward mouth, the winking of the eyes, the speaking with his feet, the teaching with his fingers, the frowardness in his heart, devising mischief, mayhem, discord. See that? He's barking up the wrong tree and don't know it, because in the end, what happens in verse 15? Therefore shall his calamity, therefore shall his ruin, his misfortune, his disaster, his distress will come suddenly. In other words, without a warning. You see that? Just when he thought it was sweet, he gonna get his ass handed to him. It says, suddenly he shall be broken. He shall be destroyed without remedy, without no deliverance, no cure, no healing, no sound of mind, no recovery. You dig? Cold-blooded, man. You see that? So in the end, when that dog is barking up that tree, he think it's sweet. He don't realize he's barking up the wrong tree, and that he's going to get his ass handed to him. Thus saith the scriptures, man. Proverbs 4, verses 14 through 19, and Proverbs 6, verse 12 through 15, man. You're going to get your ass handed to it, you human pit bulls out there that's barking up the wrong tree and don't even know it, man. Yeah. Cold-blooded, man. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters was edified by this word, and we give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahushua, for allowing this word to come out. And hey, listen, man, you've heard the phrase, hey, you barking up the wrong tree. A lot of people have no clue that they barking up the wrong tree. But if you ever get yourself in a confrontation and somebody is telling you, hey, man, you barking up the wrong tree, you know what they telling you? Hey, shit ain't going to go the way you think it's going to go. Abort mission. Because in the end, you keep barking up this tree, I'm going to give you that understand me, a.k.a. I'm going to hand your ass to you, a.k.a. I'm going to hand you your hat, man. Yeah. So all you bullyish, hostile, aggressive, attack dogs in people out here doing all type of wickedness, keeping up all type of strife, drama, all that shit. Excuse my French. In the end, you going to get your ass handed to you, man. Thus said the scriptures. Shalom.